Hello guys, this is Matrix Ray, and I'm showing you some resolution comparisons between native 1440p versus native PS2. We're going to be doing some frame rate testing as well, and also show you the best settings for Sniper Elite. Quick disclaimer, this game is pretty broken, but if you guys want to see some footage, I'll show you. Anyway, I don't want to do any spoilers yet because I want you guys to see it. So allow 8-bit texture is enabled because we need this for CPU speed up. Large frame buffer is on. Here's our custom resolution. Bilinear PS2. This is turned off because of this setting. Mip mapping is off. Full safest and configure hacks using skip-draw 2 because this game has very dodgy artifacts. It does eliminate most of them, but the problem is it does cause in some pop-up or pop-in objects, and it's the best way I can make the game look good with it skip draw turned on 2. You could try 3, but I prefer 2. Some games prefer having 1 sometimes, or even 2. You gotta be very touchy with which one you choose. Don't choose like 7, like just because you feel like you want to use the number 7. It doesn't work like that. Don't use MSIA. This game already has enough issues, so leave it off. That's pretty much it for that setting. Now we're gonna go to emulation settings. This MTVU hack is a must. You have to use this setting. It is a huge must for this game. You need 3 cores plus. I have 6 cores. So I have, more than enough cores to make this game run a bit better than most people. Unless if you have more than 6 cores, then you should be good then. But yeah, I have 6 cores, and you definitely need this hack. If you have it off, it's not playable. It's not even playable, in my opinion, even with it on some levels. Now, let's quickly show you the PS2 dimensions. This game targets 512 by 448, which is quite common for most PS2 games. Now, as you see, my frame rate's already dropping down a lot because software mode absolutely runs like garbage on this game. Now, this game does target 30 frames. And this actually shows up 60 when I'm on hardware mode. But that's just basically a good example. I put it up there just for an example to show you guys how the game runs. Take that off. It's the bottom taskbar. Go away. There we go. So as you see, this is Sniper Elite number 1 on the PCSX2. This is 1.5.0 December version, and as you see, it is extremely blurry. Runs really slow. Bunch of slowdown. There's enemies right there going to kill me. I'll show you native PS2 very soon, but I just want to see how this runs. So as you see, 27 frames. It's running at what speed? It's running at 40 speed, 50 speed, running at half the speed. So anyway, let's go to native PS2. Now, native PS2, the color looks completely different already. It looks a lot cleaner. The lighting looks better. The shadow detail looks better. I don't think you can see shadow, actually. It just looks a lot better in general. I know since there's a lot more pixels on the screen, it's what, 2560 by 1440, as you see right there. There's enough pixels to kind of give it better depth, color depth in the game. Get rid of that mouse off the screen. Now, as you see, why am I keep... Hold up, sorry. Oh, I can't run that way. Whoops, my bad. Anyway, so, what do you call it? This is basically what this game looks like. Oh, did you see that right there? Go back. Yeah, see the pop-in I was talking about? The object pop-in? Skip draw actually causes that artifact where objects pop in on the screen. Yeah, if you have it off, you'll see another artifact. So it's kind of a mixed thing you guys should kind of do. It's your personal preference. I'd personally play this game with skip draw 2 on than with it off. But anyway, the game is actually holding up quite well. But if you when there's a bunch of enemies on the screen, you're stressing out your CPU, and see it drops frames on the top right for you guys. Now back here again. Now let's have another look at PS2. Now actually, let's be honest, this is actually one of the good levels. This level doesn't have much slowdown, but there are some other levels in this game that absolutely have horrible slowdown. Now, if you do have skip draw turned off, you do see some vertical lines on your screen, just like vertical lines, not horizontal, vertical, and they're gray as well, and they're very thick as well. They're like at least really wide, and it's very hard to see. If you aim down with your sniper, that's by my binoculars, you see Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, I'll show you on native hardware real quick, and I'll show you. So as you see, the sniper scope looks fine. But when I go to, what do you call it, skip draw off, I'll show you guys. Now, do you see that artifact right in front of my screen? That's what I was talking about. When you're aiming with your scope, I think it should have some, is it vertical lines? Yeah, there you go. They're back. Yeah, the vertical lines are back, and you can't really see what you're doing. So it's kind of unfortunate that this game does that. So my personal preference, guys, if you're ever going to download Sniper Elite on the PCSX2, it's not ready. This game is seriously not ready to play. There is far more slowdown in other levels than this level. This is actually making this game look perfectly fine, this level. There's way more slowdown on other levels. I did finish this game, as I said, but I really didn't enjoy it, unfortunately. I would have preferred to play this game like maybe a year down the track where it was more playable, but right now on the 1.5.0 December version, it's not ready. I'm hoping for the official 1.5.0 and see what happens there, but other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, thank you for watching. See you later.